Hello guys, just think about it. Lakhs of people come to the stock market every day. Some with big dreams, some to make quick money, and some with the intention of changing their lives. But most of these people give up. Some even lose everything in their first trade. Why? Because they have only passion but not strategy, mindset and discipline. Now look at another picture. A trader who takes every step thoughtfully, who does not become part of the crowd, who understands entry and exit like a science. He is not afraid of loss but knows how to manage loss. And even when everyone in the market is nervous, he remains calm because he has confidence in his system. You might be wondering, is this really possible? And if yes, then how? This is the secret of the world of trading, where just looking at charts is not enough. There needs to be a thinking that is above average. There is a need for such a mindset that can take even the smallest decisions with great clarity. And this is where the real story of Trade Like a Champion begins. A system that prepares you to not just make money, but to think, live, and trade like a champion. In this video, we will go on that journey where there will not be just candles and indicators, but real emotions, real risks, and real decisions. Be prepared, because what you are going to learn now can change your trading world forever, because this is not just a book. It is the story of the inner battle of a trader, which every serious trader must understand. So let's begin. Chapter 1: Champion Trader Mindset. Have you ever seen a person who not only makes money in the world of trading but also trades with a strange peace and confidence? When the market is falling and people are running out in panic, he still smiles. And when everybody is greedily spending money, he still sits quietly. Why does this happen? Does he have any magic? Any hidden formula? No, his magic is his mindset. Strategy alone is not everything in trading. The real difference is how the person controls his mind. His thinking, his patience, his way of fighting fear, and his ability to control greed are what make him special from the ordinary. Think of a common trader who wakes up in the morning and opens his mobile to check the market. Picks up a few tips from WhatsApp groups. Someone watches a YouTube video and then makes a trade without any solid reason. Then when the market moves in the opposite direction, sometimes he does averaging in panic. Sometimes he books a loss. I am unable to sleep at night due to restlessness. The next morning, the same cycle again. Now look at another picture. A trader who follows a routine every morning, does meditation, reviews his trading plan, calculates the risk, and then enters the trade. Like a sniper holds his breath before firing a shot. He neither comes in a hurry nor gets disheartened by any loss. He knows every trade isn't his last. This mindset makes a champion trader. Fear is very common in trading. Everyone thinks, what will happen if a mistake happens this time? But a winning trader knows that controlling fear is the real victory. He does not run away from loss but accepts it. Because he knows that there is a lesson hidden in every loss. There once was a trader who lost 7 trades in a row. If he were a common man, he would have probably lost courage. But he did the opposite. Consider every loss as a signal. I fine-tuned my strategy and got such a return in the 8th trade that it covered all my losses and also went into profit. His confidence did not waver because his focus was not just on the outcome. His focus was on the process. A champion trader knows that success is never linear. He looks at the market with logic, not with his ego. He asks himself a question while entering a trade. If this trade fails, will I be able to accept it comfortably? And if the answer is yes, only then does he move forward. There are millions of people in the world of trading. But only those who have different thinking survive. They become horses for long races. If you think that only charts and indicators can make you win, so you are missing out on a lot. The real game happens inside the mind, where your patience is tested every second. The market is never under anyone's control, but your own mindset can be within your control. So if you also want to be in a different league in trading, then first of all develop that champion mindset within yourself. A mindset that does not let you fear defeat, that does not let you be swayed by greed, and that takes every trade as a mission because a champion is created from within. The outside world only sees his shadow, and this is the first step of that journey which can take you from ordinary to special. Now the next question is this. Are you ready to champion the trader within you? Let's move on to the system that changed thousands of people. But before that, leave your fears and doubts where you are sitting. Because in this journey your mindset is going to be your real strength. Chapter 2: The SEEP Strategy in Action. When trading becomes a procedure, it is like surgery. You are a surgeon. There is an operation table in front of you, and a small mistake can change someone's life. You do not take any step until every angle is clear. Not every tool should have its place. And every possibility has not been accounted for. This same discipline, the same precision is required by a champion trader as well. When he enters the market, SEEP, a specific entry point analysis, is not a magic formula. This is a process. A structure that tells you when you should enter the market, why you should do it, and how you should do it. Because what makes the biggest difference in trading is timing, and SEEP's job is to capture that timing with surgical precision. Now imagine you are looking at a stock. He suddenly went up, then came down, and then went sideways. What will you do now? Most people either jump beforehand or miss the entry out of fear. But the SEEP strategy provides that clarity in between. She teaches you how to combine a stock's patterns, volume, price action, and risk reward to come up with an entry that is a calculated strike, not just guesswork. This strategy emphasizes on one thing. No action before confirmation. Entry into SEEP occurs when price breaks out from a clearly defined base. But just breakout is not enough. Volume should also confirm that real buying is taking place there. The money that smart traders are investing silently. Strategy on SC tries to catch him. And when price, volume, and momentum are all aligned, then comes your turn for entry. Once a young trader observed a stock for 3 weeks. He noted its volume every day, observed the price behavior, and then one day the stock broke out from the base. The volume suddenly spiked. He immediately took entry as per SEEP. The stock jumped 18% in the next 5 days. It wasn't luck. This was SEEP's strategy. The result of patient observation and perfect execution. SIPA makes you a sniper, not a machine gunner. You don't shoot at every moving stock. You wait for the perfect angle, the right setup, and then hit the target in one shot. The best part of the strategy is to define the risk first. You already know what the maximum loss will be, and if that point is broken, then you exit without bringing any ego. CP makes you professional, not emotional. Many people think that trading is a game like betting chips in a casino. But for those who understand the CPAS strategy, trading is a business. It is a calculated science, where every entry, every exit, every stop loss, everything is decided in advance. And this strategy makes you different from others. CIPA's biggest strength is clarity, which gives confidence in confusion and shows signal in noise. When you trade with the strategy, you don't guess. You execute it. Now the question is, do you also want to execute every trade like a sniper? Then it is important that you not only understand the SIPA strategy but also implement it in your daily routine. Because when preparation, patience and precision come together, a champion trade is born. And this is just the beginning. The real thing is yet to come. Chapter 3 Risk Management. Protection of capital is the real victory. There is a bitter truth in the world of trading. Everyone comes to earn money. But the first thing most people lose is their capital. And when there is no capital left, then neither experience nor strategy nor motivation is of any use. Therefore, the first thing you should learn in this game is how to protect yourself. Imagine a young trader starting with 5 lakh rupees. He made 2-3 winning trades and started considering himself a genius. Then he caught a trade that was going well initially. But slowly he started falling down. He kept thinking, let me wait a little more. Maybe he will come back. But he did not come back. He neither placed a stop loss nor had an exit strategy. Ultimately his entire 5 lakh rupees was lost in just one trade. Now the question is not why that trade went wrong. The question is why didn't he save himself? Risk management does not mean just being afraid of loss but also calculating the loss. A champion trader first decides in every trade how much loss is acceptable. If it goes wrong and if that limit is crossed, then he exits without thinking for even a second. No emotions, no ego, only discipline. The real game of trading is not in avoiding losses but in managing losses. There is a simple principle: lose small, win big. If you keep every loss small and ride every winning trade, your capital will not only be saved but will also grow. Many people shoot themselves in the foot by using leverage, taking excessive position sizes, or trading without a stop loss. And when there is a loss, we blame ourselves, the market, or our luck. But it is also true that risk management is never a strategy. That is your ethical system. Risk management not only protects money but also mental capital. When you have a big loser, it's not just the money that's lost. Your confidence also falls. Decision making breaks down and fear creeps into the next trades. You then start doubting even the winning trades, and this cycle starts breaking you from within. Now imagine a person who calculates his risk before every trade. Suppose he has a capital of 10 lakh rupees and he risks only 1% in each trade, i.e. 10,000 rupees. He knows that even if a trade goes wrong, the damage control will be in place, and even if 5 trades go wrong in a row, he will not run away because he will still have enough capital left to fight. This thinking makes a champion trader. He never allows himself to be in a position where one mistake can ruin everything. And most importantly, risk management makes you calm. When you know the loss is under control, you don't panic. You do not take decisions on impulse. You trade like a sniper. The work is clear and calculated. There is no trust in the market. He doesn't act according to your expectations. But your risk control is completely in your hands. And if you protect your capital, then believe me, thousands of opportunities will come to you again in the market. Because profit is made only when capital is saved. So the next time you go to trade, first ask yourself one question. If this trade goes wrong, will I be able to exit safely? If the answer is yes, then only go ahead, because the real way to win in trading is to keep yourself alive, and this is the biggest maturity of a trader, to save the capital so that when the right time comes, you not only make a comeback but do it like a champion. Chapter 4: Leadership, the art of identifying the best stocks. Thousands of stocks move up and down every day in the stock market. Some grow a little, some fall, and some just stay there like noise. But every bull run, every rally, and every major move has one thing common. There are some leader stocks which give direction to the entire market, and the traders who identify these leaders in time become the real winners. Now the question is how to identify these leader stocks. Leadership is not just about big names. It is not necessary that Reliance or TCS become the leader every time. Sometimes small unknown stocks suddenly take a long flight and surprise everyone. The real question is not what are those stocks. The real question is, did you recognize them in time? A leader stock is identified by its behavior. That stock shows strength even when the overall market is moving sideways or weak. When correction comes, it definitely falls but less than the others and is the first to recover. There is a different energy in it. A momentum that stands out from the rest of the crowd. Once a trader observed that every sector in the market was moving flat. But the stock of an EV battery company was moving higher with consistent volume. This was not a well-known company. But its price action and accumulation clearly showed that something different was happening. He started tracking that stock, and when there was a confirmed breakout, he took an entry with SIPA rules. That stock went up 200% over the next 3 months. Leadership does not come only from technical strength. It has relative strength, which shows which stock is performing better than the rest of the market or its sector, and all this becomes visible when you learn to read their character and not just the charts. Leader stocks do not always appear at the top of the market. He makes first base. They quietly accumulate and then explode at the right moment. Their moves are often quick, clean, and decisive. Another big thing is that leaders are often the ones who are doing something new. Be it a breakthrough technology, a new business model, or a trend that is shaping the future, smart money catches those trends much earlier. Now you need to understand that leader stocks are those which create a pull in the market. When a trader invests only in those stocks which are already crowded, he gets crumbs. But the trader who catches the leaders in the early stage gets the core move. Identifying leadership means catching the stocks before the crowd that later make headlines, and this is not done just by looking at the charts. This happens through observation, patience and preparation. Everyone has the same screen in trading. There are same indicators. But that's what makes the difference. What are you looking at? And when are you watching it? So if you also want to catch those rare multi-bagger trades, then learn to understand leadership. See which stocks are making new highs, in which the volume is increasing, which stock is stable even in the correction, and most importantly which stock has started running before the market. Because the trader who follows leadership does not follow the crowd. He leads the market, and when you start trading with the leaders in the market, you not only earn money but also move ahead with such clarity that gives you an edge in every trade, because to become a winner it is important to walk with the leaders and not behind people. Chapter 5: Position Sizing and Scaling. How much to buy and when to increase. Taking entry in trading is an art, but an even bigger art is in what quantity to enter, i.e. position sizing, and then increasing it at the right time, i.e. scaling. Imagine you've found a great stock. Everything is in your favor. Trend, volume, breakout, uneven risk-reward ratio. But you took so little quantity that even if the stock went up by 30%, your profit was very nominal. Now, on the other hand, suppose you become overconfident in a trade and take a very large position and the trade goes wrong, then one wrong decision shakes the entire portfolio. This is the difference between an ordinary trader and a champion trader. Position sizing means how much money to invest in each trade so that even if the trade fails, the losses remain manageable. And scaling means gradually making the position stronger when the trade goes in your favor. Once a trader entered a promising stock, but he invested 40% of his entire capital in one go. As soon as there was a slight decline in the market, his confidence was shattered. He had to exit, and the trade which went up 100% later, he had to leave early just out of fear because his position size was so heavy that he couldn't bear it. Now on the contrary, a champion trader entered the same stock with 10% capital. The risk was kept very small. When the stock gave a confirmed move, he added more positions a second time. Then after a few weeks, when the momentum increased further, I scaled for the third time. His confidence did not come from the fact that the stock was going up, but from the fact that his risk was controlled at every level. The most important rule of position sizing is to decide the risk first. If you have a capital of 5 lakh rupees and you follow the rule of taking only 1% risk in each trade, then you will incur a loss of only up to 5,000 rupees in each wrong trade. Now, no matter how volatile the stock is, that trade will be a calculated move for you. Don't panic. Scaling does not mean being greedy, but being strategic. You scalp when the price moves in your favor and the structure is stable. Scaling blindly can cause losses. But scaling at the right time on the right setup, this is the most refined way to multiply profits. Many times small positions help you survive in trading. But smart scaling teaches you how to create wealth. Another common mistake is that people invest their full capital immediately after entering a trade. And as soon as the price goes up a little, they book profits. But a champion mindset says, let your winners run and add to your strengths. When a stock performs better than your expectations, it is not an accident. That is the market's signal that there is strength, and this is the moment where smart traders scalp to turn a good trade into a great trade. Position sizing and scaling is also a psychological game. This prevents you from panicking. It keeps you away from overconfidence and gives you the power to take logical decisions in every trade. So the next time you see a promising setup, don't just think about whether to buy or not, but also think about how much to buy and when to add it. Because winning in trading isn't just about picking stocks. The real magic happens when you know how to handle it in the right quantity at the right time. And once you master this art, every trade stands on a strong foundation. There is no fear or confusion, only clarity and control, and this control turns an ordinary trader into a champion trader. Chapter 6: Execution, the real game of entry and exit. Everyone wants to know the strategy in trading. Everyone looks for the best stocks. Everyone hopes for success. But very few people pay attention to that part where the whole game is made or broken. Execution. You have selected the right stock. The analysis was also excellent. But if you are unable to take entry at the right time, or get scared and exit quickly after making profit, or keep waiting in hope after incurring loss, then the strategy becomes useless. Execution is where theory and reality collide. Imagine a surgeon who has read textbooks 1,000 times and practiced on simulations. But when the real patient comes on the operation table, he starts trembling. So will that surgery be successful? No way. Similarly, no matter how many books a trader reads, if he is unable to take real-time decisions, then success can never last. Execution starts with entry. Entry is not a guess. That is a decisive action taken after a clear confirmation. SIPA strategy teaches you to enter when the price breaks. Confirm the volume and risk-reward is in your favor. But still many people get scared. They wonder if this is a fake breakout. Should I wait a lit?